bought myself something useful. So I wanted to share with you guys, do a little review on it. Let's see what's in the Amazon package. Harder to open with one hand than I thought. Oh, you guys can already see something Dewalt. Oh, bam. What is this? Should be a 1/2 inch impact. So you can get, I see a lot of people using the Milwaukee ones, 1/2 inch impacts. You can get that, that's fine. A lot of people are using it. I think it's a preference of color when it comes down to it in the end. So I like yellow, so I went with Dewalt. You guys like red color, you guys can go with Milwaukee. But me, I've got everything else Dewalt, so might as well get myself a nice impact that's a Dewalt as well. I mean, I've been running air all my life, you know. I've got air compressor over there. I've got it all. So it's more convenient to actually be using electricity now. Why? Well, you guys can look. Why? There's 3 electric bikes in here already. Electricity rules. It's easy, it's fast, and, you know, got to keep up with the technology. So, an impact gun like this small in size, but man, I tell you what, this thing is powerful. It's going to have lights, it's going to have, right there you can switch between your power modes. 3-speed. Let's see what the specs say. I don't even know how much torque this thing has, but I bet you it's got torque. Should we use it on the Escalade? Or should we use, oh, here we go. We've got another Cadillac in here, it's been sitting here forever. We'll use it on this, we'll give it a test, see how it works. So, by the specs, max torque, 1,400 pounds, max torque. Not bad. There you go, here's some of the specs. It's a brushless motor. It should work. It's not big. It's good to carry with you. Even if you're in a van and you want to do a tire rotation really fast while you're in your downtime, hey, you can definitely do it. So we'll give it a shot. I don't know. I've been wanting one for a long time. I've just been way too stingy, you know, to be able to buy one. For some reason, been putting it off. But now everything's electric. Why not get an electric one? So I bought it. It's a tax write-off anyways for me, because I can get all the tools I want for the van, for the e-bikes, for anything I need. So in the end, it is, you know, it is a write-off. Same for you guys. Any tools you purchase, you know, to mess with your vehicles, your van, that's a write-off. So let's see how this thing does as far as getting some of these off. Let's try it. Okay. We'll put it on the highest setting, which is a 3. And then let's see what this does. How about that? Already off. With ease, look at this. Bam. And no, I did not mess with them and try to do anything. That's just, you know, coming off. I don't think anybody's taken these lug nuts off yet because it's got nice, you guys can see inside of there, still has some Loctite. Maybe nobody's ever taken this off. So basically I got this car This thing's been sitting in the garage for more than half a year now. But it's been sitting at my house for over 2 years already. When I bought it, it was only 2 years old. Had some front end damage, which I still got to put it together. And then it's got the airbags blue in here. This one blue, the knee bag blue, you guys can see it. The roof bag's blue on both sides. And the seat belts, you guys can see that. These guys blue. It's nice and blacked out inside. Here's the seat bag, or I'm sorry, steering wheel bag. Well, problem was I did buy one on eBay. Here's, I think this one's one of the roof bags, I believe. They're color coded. Anyways, I do have all the parts for it. I've just been way too lazy, like I said in some of the other videos. I've just been way too lazy to put stuff together. Summertime came, now I'm all about outdoors, all about going to the lakes, all about doing, all kinds of outdoorsy things, except for finishing up what's needed to be finished up. But I'll get it done. Anyways, that's off track. This is not even an impact socket. I'm too lazy to go get one. Speaking of lazy, it's sitting inside my van. I've got a whole case. But I did find a 22. These are 22s. So we'll just put these back. It's nice to hand tighten these real quick. At least a little bit. Put it forward. And then here we go. Close your ears. Man, this thing's powerful. Woo! Yeah, baby. Comes with a light. My old Dewalt set never had no light. I bought a new one too. And it comes with a light, so which is nice. You can at least see what you're doing. Brushless, of course. That way it lasts longer. Batteries on these obviously show how much power you got. All around, in my opinion, it's a good tool to have. Not just for wheels, but anything else you do. When you need a good impact, you put on a 1/2 inch. When you need a 3/8, well, guess what? I got myself a 3/8 too, so I'll make another video on a 3/8. This is just a small little test with this. Maybe I'll make a couple more videos later on, but if I'm doing anything, which I will be doing more stuff, like doing shock removals, so shocks will come off, I'll be using this, especially the rear ones. If I'm doing anything else under the van, I need to unscrew something, guess what? This is the guy to do it with. So I gotta check how much I spent on it, but I bought it on Amazon. I'll leave you guys the link in the description. If you guys want to go Dewalt, more than welcome to. If you guys want to do something else, you can get something else. But for me, in my opinion, Dewalt seems to be fine. And I even got myself a set of Dewalt screwdrivers to match. And this rack. This rack will hang all my Dewalt power tools. So maybe sometime in the future, maybe in the near future, hopefully, I'll get it all hung. That way you guys can see everything nicely in there, and maybe it'll motivate you guys to get something good in life, some nice tools. I love tools. I used to be a tool salesman back in my early, call it not teenager days. Well, I guess 18 and up. I was doing tool sales before, so I love tools. It's just something you gotta have. It doesn't matter. And a lot of times I go and if I can't find something, I just go and buy it, or I order more. And when I used to sell tools, I used to get all kinds of things, and they were cheap. I was buying them at my cost, keeping what I needed to keep, selling what I needed to sell. So tools are what's up, guys. You got to do things with your hands. God bless you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And you'll be seeing more Dewalt stuff. Dewalt. I used to have used to work with a guy who had a customer who said, "Well, if it don't say Dewalt on it, I don't want it." Tell me your thoughts about that.